Julius Caesar, 100 BCE, 44 BCE, was a Roman general, statesman, and dictator, widely regarded as one of the most significant figures in the history of Rome and the Western world. His actions and reforms not only played a key role in the end of the Roman Republic, but also paved the way for the rise of the Roman Empire. Here is an overview of his life and legacy. Early life and background, birth and family. Julius Caesar was born on July 12, 100 BCE, into a patrician family of the Julii clan who were of noble Roman descent. However, despite his family's noble heritage, his family was not particularly wealthy or influential at the time of his birth. His full name was Gaius Julius Caesar. Education and early years. Caesar was well educated and developed an interest in public life early on. He was trained as an orator and soldier, and he was influenced by the political currents of the late Roman Republic. His early life was marked by political challenges, including the death of his father when Caesar was only 16, and political struggles in his youth that led to him facing charges of corruption. Military career first. Military campaigns. In his early adulthood, Caesar began his military career and earned a reputation as a skilled and ambitious officer. He served in various military campaigns, including a stint in the East, where he gained valuable experience. He was also involved in the conquest of Asia Minor. Political rise. Caesar's military accomplishments, coupled with his political ambitions, allowed him to rise through Roman politics. He became a prominent public figure in Rome, eventually serving as a military tribune, a position of influence, and later as a quaestor and aedile, important political offices. These positions helped him build a network of supporters and alliances, although he faced opposition from Rome's elite political class. The First Triumvirate, 60 BCE, forming alliances. In 60 BCE, Caesar formed a political alliance known as the First Triumvirate with two powerful men, Pompey the Great, a military hero, and Crassus, a wealthy businessman and politician. This alliance allowed them to control Roman politics, with Caesar securing the consulship, the highest elected office in Rome, in 59 BCE. Caesar's consulship. During his consulship, Caesar enacted several reforms that benefited the common people, plebeians, including land reforms and the distribution of grain. These moves helped secure his popularity among the masses, but angered the aristocracy and other elite Roman senators. Conquest of Gaul, 58 BCE, 50 BCE. Expanding Roman territory. After his consulship, Caesar was appointed to govern Gaul, modern-day France and Belgium, as its proconsul. Over the next several years, he led a series of military campaigns known as the Gallic Wars, which greatly expanded the Roman Empire. Victory and fame. Caesar's military genius was displayed in his conquest of Gaul, where he decisively defeated multiple Celtic tribes, including the famous Battle of Alesia, 52 BCE, where he defeated the Gallic leader Vercingetorix. His successes in Gaul made him immensely popular among the Roman people and his army, though they alarmed his political rivals, particularly Pompey. The breakdown of the First Triumvirate. Rising tensions. As Caesar's fame and power grew, tensions arose within the First Triumvirate. Crassus was killed in battle in 53 BCE, and Pompey, who had been initially aligned with Caesar, turned against him. The Senate, influenced by Pompey, began to see Caesar as a threat to the Republic. Crossing the Rubicon, 49 BCE. In 49 BCE, the Senate ordered Caesar to disband his army and return to Rome, as they feared his growing influence. Instead, Caesar famously crossed the Rubicon River with his army, defying the Senate and effectively declaring war on Rome. This act of insurrection led to the Roman Civil War and dictatorship victory in the Civil War. Caesar's forces defeated Pompey's supporters in a series of battles, culminating in the Battle of Pharsalus, 48 BCE, where Pompey was decisively defeated. After Pompey's death, Caesar became the uncontested leader of Rome. Dictatorship and reforms. In 46 BCE, Caesar was appointed dictator for life, a position that gave him near absolute power. As dictator, he initiated a series of reforms, including calendar reform. He reformed the Roman calendar, creating the Julian calendar. which closely resembles the calendar we use today. So, social and economic reforms. He passed laws to redistribute land to veterans, restructured the debt system, and expanded the Senate. Citizenship. He granted Roman citizenship to people in provinces outside Italy, which helped to strengthen Rome's control over its vast empire. Assassination and legacy. Conspiracy against Caesar. While Caesar was immensely popular among the Roman people, many in the Senate saw his growing power as a threat to the traditional Roman Republic. They feared he was planning to make himself a monarch. A group of senators led by Brutus and Cassius conspired to assassinate him. On March 15, 44 BCE, the Ides of March, Caesar was assassinated in the Senate by a group of more than 60 senators. Aftermath. Caesar's death plunged Rome into another round of civil wars, which ultimately led to the rise of his adopted heir, Octavian, later known as Augustus, who became the first Roman emperor. Augustus's reign marked the end of the Roman Republic and the beginning of the Roman Empire. Caesar's legacy. Julius Caesar's life and death had a lasting impact on Rome and the world. His military conquests expanded the Roman Empire, and his political reforms influenced the development of future political systems. His assassination marked a turning point in Roman history, leading to the rise of imperial rule. Caesar was posthumously deified by the Roman Senate, and he remains one of history's most influential figures. Cultural impact. Caesar's name. Julius Caesar's name became synonymous with leadership and power. The title Caesar was adopted by later Roman emperors and has since become a term used for rulers in various cultures. The term emperor itself is derived from the Latin word imperator, a title given to military commanders like Caesar. Shakespeare's play. Caesar's life and assassination were immortalized by William Shakespeare in his famous tragedy, Julius Caesar, which explores the themes of betrayal, power, and fate. Julius Caesar was a towering figure in world history, whose military brilliance, political reforms, and eventual rise to dictatorship changed the course of Roman history. His actions set the stage for the transition from the Roman Republic to the Roman Empire, shaping the future of Western civilization for centuries to come.